Right, I'm off to Hury again, hoping to have as good a day as I had the last time. I'm going to, again, persevere mainly with dry flies and then use faster moving lure techniques if that fails for me. I'm going to start the fishing off on the opposite side to my last video. So, all being well, it should be a cracking day. It's certainly nice weather for it. And as you can see, there's quite an interesting drive with a rather severe hills and corners and things. So, right, I'll let you know, or you'll see what was going on later on. Bye. Right, I'm making my way up to the headland over there, and walking along the locks, the lake shore, or reservoir shore, I saw a really big fish swirl just out from here, so it's going to be worth 5 minutes just to see what I can get in. Was it an enormous distance from the shore, so it's quite handy. It's gone quite sunny. The forecast was for a completely cloudy day, so let's see. Another voiceover of a day at Hury, which is just as well you're getting a voiceover because I've listened to the recording on the clips so far, and its sound has come out very muffled. I must have been in one of my muttering zones, which happens an awful lot. Anyway, as you can see, I'm playing a nice active fish. If you're wondering why my both arms are up in the air and fiddling like crazy, it's setting the drag on the Equinox fly reel. It's a multiplying fly reel, and it's an absolute blessing when you've got these fish running around all over the place, because you can get in touch with them straight away, and no matter how quick they run towards you, the fish doesn't outrun you. So I have the drag set quite light when I initially hook, and then move it on 2 or 3 clicks for playing the fish. So I nearly fell over a damn great rock that was under the water there. I'm very much taken with Hury as a fishery. I've always liked it. The downside is it's 60 miles plus from Carlisle, so it's a bit of a drive, and it's one of those drives when you're on the road to Scotch Corner, which is plagued with roadworks, problems. So it's not unusual to have half an hour extra added onto your travel time. Oh, nice little rainbow. I've tried round this little bit of um, an outcrop here in the land, and on the calmer section I've just had a couple of fish have just come up and looked at the flies without taking them. As you can tell, that's happened by sort of the bulge underneath the flies on the water. So I've come to this bit which is a little bit windier. There are plenty of fish here. I might have to reduce the breaking strain of a line and go with smaller flies to get some more results. Anyway, there's a nice fish right in front of me. Let's see if I can get that to take. Dry flies I was having success with that day were mainly on the lines of Bibio and Zulus in the smaller sizes. There's another spirited fish on. I've done another, well, not done, I've had another couple of days at Hury since doing this particular piece of footage. And what would have been a great piece of video to watch, unfortunately I actually turned off recording when I thought I turned it on. So instead of having a friend of mine catching his second ever rainbow trout on an emerger, I ended up with 15 minutes of me muttering to myself, changing flies and having a debate with another angler about what fisheries have gone downhill. So not as I planned. Anyway, I'm going to put that video together because the emerger that I was using was doing well for both of us. So I want to show the dressing, the fly tying of it, because it was quite simple and it's something worth having in your box. I like tying simple flies that are effective. It doesn't mean that they're made with cheap and rubbishy materials. It just means that it doesn't take you forever and a day to assemble them, because it's surprising how many flies you can get through in a year's heavy fishing. This landing net I'm using, this Snowbee one, the mesh is very soft, it's very gentle on the fish. Surprising, on the video it doesn't look very windy, but it got surprisingly windy that day. And this bit close to the dam wall, every time the wind dropped, so the fish started rising and feeding quite actively, and as soon as it blew up again, they slowed right down. This is a bit of a lull in the wind, and as you can see, I'm hooked into a fish. So once again, I'll twitter on about subscribing. It helps me, it helps my channel. It also makes me want to do more videos if people are actually prepared to subscribe and click the like. And as I said before, if you don't like it, why the devil are you watching it in the first place? Just out of interest, I'm using one of the Snowbee rods that allegedly has got graphene in it. It's a 9.5 foot 3-weight rod, and I find it does an excellent job for the still water fishing. With a combination of that multiplying reel, it's so light and fatigue free. You know, I can cast nearly a full line all day long with it. You can just see two anglers on that bit of a platform there. They were having a great time as well. They've got several nice fish between the pair of them. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. More to come. Bye for now.